We are learning new details today about the collapse of this deck in Jefferson County last night. 4 people were sent to the hospital. 7 News reporter Lance Hernandez live in the neighborhood now. And Lance, there are questions tonight about the construction of that deck.
Many questions, Mike, about how decks are attached to homes. Now, building officials tell us that the deck that collapsed last night was attached with nails, and they say there may be many other homes in this neighborhood and in other neighborhoods built the same way.
All of my friends and neighbors that I'm very close to on the block were on that deck.
Barb Barron says her friends were celebrating July 4th last night when the deck gave way. She was on her way to the celebration when she saw emergency vehicles arrive.
I've got the heebie-jeebies. It's just like if you see a car accident, you know, you get that internal heebie-jeebie for a while.
Investigators say 10 to 15 people were on the deck when it fell.
The bracing up against the house is what failed, and the deck slid back toward the house.
4 people were transported to area hospitals for injuries ranging from broken bones to cuts and abrasions. They're recovering from their injuries. Building officials say they have an idea why the deck failed.
It appears to be nailed, which we require lag bolting and stuff nowadays.
This is a lag bolt. Current code requires that a deck be attached to a house with lag bolts spaced 16 inches apart. Barron says her husband rebuilt their deck when they bought their house because the original one was rotting away. She says many people have purchased homes with decks that were added on by previous owners.
You have people come by and they'll do it for less, and the homeowner doesn't know any better that doesn't meet code, and it should be bracketed and not nailed, and you don't find out until some kind of tragedy like this happens.
Now, building officials say they will be looking into this collapse again tomorrow, checking their records to determine when that deck was built, what the codes were back then, and whether that a building permit was issued, I should say. Now, if you have questions about your deck or deck safety, you may want to hire a home inspector. Live in Jefferson County, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.
Those are good tips. Thank you, Lance.